Hi Felters and welcome. This is my kit. You guys know me for this. The Highland Cow's really well known. This is the Temu version of it. Let's have a look. About 2 months ago, a subscriber contacted me saying that they'd bought a kit from Temu, and within the kit there was a QR code directing people to my YouTube channel. I was kind of alright with that because the kit's not claiming to be me and they are sending people to my channel, so it's not too bad. And the other thing is, when I go on Temu, I can't find out what kits are doing that because the QR code is within the kit. Then about 3 weeks ago, someone contacted me saying they are selling your Highland Cow kits on Temu now. So I went on and had a look, and this is what I found. So here we are on Temu, and the first two listings that come up under needle felting Highland Cow kit are mine. So I couldn't believe it. This is my video. They've actually taken the actual video off my channel. The thing we'll note as well, we'll go through the pictures in a minute, is they have changed the background of the pictures. It's hilarious that they know that that was wrong. So that's my sofa. That is my cabinet, wood cabinet there. That is not my sofa or any of my background. And then they've put a plant in the back of one of them. That's not my place. And then the kitchen there. So very, yeah, £3.08, absolute bargain if you ask me, if it was a good kit. And then the second one is this cow in a teacup. So it starts in a teacup and then it goes to, this is a really quite an advanced cow. And it does say experienced crafters. So what is this kit for? And there's a sheep in the foreground there as well. So really confusing, this kit, £3.70. Just to say as well that Temu didn't steal my designs themselves. They have third parties on, and it was the third party that stole my design. So it wasn't actually Temu. So yeah, intrigued by seeing all of this, I decided to order these two kits to see what was in them before I complained. So let's see what arrived. So this is my Highland Cow kit. You guys know it. If you've watched me before, you've seen it. And then this is the Temu version. See the size difference? I'm so pleased I ordered these before I complained because I really wanted to see what was inside them. But we're going to open this up together and have a look. My husband said, you've got to try and make it. And I'm like, I don't think I can. Is there going to be enough wool to even make one? Because my cows, like, they're about that sort of size. Is there enough wool in there? Let's have a look. And just to say, I also ordered two other kits. This is a little mushroom one. It's got a QR code there, so we're going to see what happens inside that one. And then this one, I thought it was a little fairy, but I'll have a look. It might be a mushroom as well. So we'll open these up and see what's inside these. So let's have a look inside this one. Do you see they've got the 3 cows picture and they've ticked that it's the brown colour like they do the other colours? I have no idea. Cute little bag. Now, let's get this out first. Yeah, I've got a mat, which is good. It's absolutely fine. That's what you need to get yourself started. Oh, we've got a basic tutorial leaflet. Let's have a look at that in a minute. So there's the picture. My picture, my sofa, which is hilarious. Oh God, yes, there's video tutorials. I bet they scan straight to my channel. We shall have a look in a sec. So there's brown wool. Oh, 2 different browns. That's interesting. A white. Wow, quite a few needles. And a pipe cleaner for the horns. My goodness, this is, if someone was a beginner and they went to my tutorial, they're not going to be able to make it from this. Let's open these up. So it's, oh, that's quite a bit of wool actually. Well, that's quite good. Let's open this one up. I don't know why you've got 2 browns. That is far more wool than I expected. Grams wise, I could weigh it out, but it's probably about 4 grams, 5 grams. Oh, I wonder what I could make. So you could do the horns, you could give it a go. It's a tops type wool, but it's a really short, I think that will felt quite nicely. Because I'm always going on about carded wool, tops wool. I think that's quite a nice wool actually, bizarrely. And that is way more than I thought. Right, I'm just going to scan these and see where they go to. And I reckon they go directly to my video. And these needles, let's have a look at these. That's see, that's short. They do this sometimes with small, medium and large. That's quite a good little one. Yeah, that's a 32. I think there's a range of needles. They're not greasy, they're not rusty. You know, they could be worse. Let's see if it felts. So you're going to use this as the core wool. Let's give it a go, shall we, whilst we're here? Let's go 32. That's horrendous. Oh, okay, there is oil on the needles. That's a sort of a sign. If your needles arrive with oil on them, that's because they will rust quite easily, because they're made from a cheaper material mix of metals, basically. This one, does this have oil on it? No, but it's going to take a while. It's coming together. It's not horrendous. You could make something, but I don't know. There's nothing for the nose colour. Right, let's have a look and see where these go to, and I'll let you know. So this video went to my general video, which is about needle felting, sort of an introduction. This went to one of their PDFs, which is for basic shapes, nothing to do with this cow. And this one went to my Highland Cow tutorial. So it really, really does look like it's me, and I've produced this kit. And then this little booklet is the actual PDF, which was that scan code at the bottom. And then look at that, they've got that picture as if they do a lot of needle felting, and that's all theirs. Now let's open up the other kit. So this is the other kit, which is, I guess they're saying it's the teacup kit. It's very pretty. They've put it all on a backdrop of flowers. I quite like the effect. And again, I should imagine that's my basic video. That's the tutorial on it, and then that's the PDF. Is this the same company? Yes, it is. It's Temu. No, it's not actually. That's a different company. That's an auto parts company. This is a plastic company. So they're just names. Let's open that up. Sorry about the noise. So again, yep, similar needles, similar heights. Felting mat, and then all the wools in there together, and you get 2 pipe cleaners. Why do you need 2? Legs, that's why. Oh, you get eyes as well. Do you know, it's kind of funny that everything's in here. It's just the fact that I think it would be really difficult for someone to make, because their wools are completely different to mine. So you've got white for the horns, black for the nose, nostrils, and then you have an awful lot of this. Am I going to spend my time making them up for you? No. And then there's the eyes, which they're fine. They're definitely usable. But in this one, I do cover up the eyes, but you could put them in. Anyway, so that's those kits. I'm just going to look at the other kits and see what videos they send me to, because I'm intrigued if it's someone else's that they've copied. What I want to see with this one is where that QR code goes. So you've got black for the face, red and white. Honestly, this is a very small amount of wool. It's doable. I suppose it's doable. Your mushroom's going to be quite small by the time you've felted. Then you've got a bit of wire, keyring chain, and you've got the eyes. You've got everything in there. Let's see where this goes to. And, oh, they do actually, this does actually have specific instructions. So maybe this is their own design. So this QR code went to a genuine YouTube channel, 6 subscribers, HKY Crafts. So this whole set, it looks like it's definitely theirs. So that's really interesting. Let's try the other one. And so this was the last one I ordered. So you get the mat, you get the needles in the side, keyring again. Let me just scan the QR code. What colours could that be? I'm sure it was a little fairy. Let's have a look. And this one is a genuine one as well. It goes to Svengang YouTube channel, and she has about 1,000 subscribers, and it's a little fairy. I'll try and put a picture up. But that's good to know that the other 2 kits I ordered are genuine kits. So here are all the wools piled together, and just to say, nothing's going to go to waste. I'm going to use all of the wools. I shall use the mats as well, maybe in some of my kits, because a couple of them are quite good. The needles I'll use over time, and who knows, I might do some key rings with that. So I went on to Temu and I went on to the complaints procedure. I managed to go through it, but I am very fortunate because I am trademark registered and I have a number with that trademark, and I think the only way I was able to properly complete the form saying that this was fraudulent or they were doing this in my name was by having a trademark reference number. So I'm very not lucky, but yes, you know, you have to pay to be trademark registered, but I was in a fortunate position that I have that number. And so I managed to complain, and within a day Temu had taken it down and I had an email. So they acted really quickly, really responsibly, and I am very happy about that. I do feel that if I didn't have a trademark number, they probably wouldn't have even looked at it. So this does move us into the area of copyright chat, doesn't it? So I am quite happy for people to make items from my tutorials to sell for business, to give to friends, to put on their Instagram. I always ask that you just say original design is Felts by Philippa. And so that's from any of my tutorials, my courses, and I put it in the description of everything that I do. With regards to the teaching rights, I reserve the teaching rights for the kits, for PDFs, for workshops, for anyone to just copy the video and reproduce it. So for Temu to copy the kit, that to me was a contravention, and I had a trademark registered number, so I was very lucky that they did take them down. Obviously, I'm going to keep an eye on it in case any more pop up. Legally, it's quite a tricky area if they refuse to, or because then you'd have to get solicitors involved. It would cost a lot of money. But it does bring up the fact that you really should put watermarks over everything, something I'm really bad at doing. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. It was very interesting. I'm very fortunate that they've taken it down and they acted really quickly. So thank you, Temu, even though I don't shop there. I did order these kits and I hope you've enjoyed it. Now, next time, I think the next video is 21st. It's going to be a little general catch up. I've got my snow leopard up there from the Michaela Bartlett course. That was amazing. I'll link that video if you haven't seen it. And we'll do a little catch up. Hopefully, Mr. Snow Leopard will be finished. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.